Hello. Hi everyone, it is I, your lovely neighborhood radio 𝓦𝓐𝓣-𝓗-𝓚-𝓚-𝓐-𝓛𝓞𝓝𝓝 on a lovely Friday evening. Gosh, alone on a Friday evening? Pathetic. Hello Project Guy fan, hello Music Boy, hello to anybody else who is also here. And also, yesterday we had a bit of a follow. We have 4 new follows. Thank you, Yap Creations, who we rated yesterday. Thank you, Kibo Panda, for the follow. Thank you, Ira1 for the follow. And thank you, Max Forge VT, for the follow. Hello, hello. Today, we will be watching a movie, but before that, we are just gonna kind of chat for a little bit before we start. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing today? I'm the only person here, I don't know. It's always, it's always Twitch, YouTube side, so it's like, whatever. I don't know, how was your day? How was thou day? My day was pretty cool. We mostly just kind of chilled around today. And we did kind of buckle down, and we like cleaned up a lot today. It's okay right now. Yeah. Listen, better to be okay than not okay at all. What is it? We kind of like buckled down today. I'm failing math. A tale as old as time. Don't worry, you're not failing math. You think you are, but you're not. I see, what is it? Black Friday? Also, I took everybody's advice from last time we talked. I'm deciding to get the omnibus. So what is it? Last time, a couple of days ago, I was asking everybody if I could go for the omnibus or the single volumes of this one webtoon I was reading. And they were like, you should go for the omnibus, because if you go for the omnibus, you could, it just saves on a lot of money, and you know, just blah, 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 blah. And on the one hand, I was really skeptical, because each of like the singular volumes have like the character that is illustrated on like the front cover. But you guys are technically right, because I should have started when the first couple of volumes came out. And because I'm waiting so long, I now that's gonna be a really, really expensive haul. Like really, really expensive. Oh man. If I were at least to get the single volume. So I'm gonna get like the omnibus. And thankfully, I think if I remember correctly, there are like 5 or 6 omnibuses. And the only expensive one is volume 2. Because volume 2 is just straight up sold out. I also made some art of my OC, but there's like no likes or views right now. You gotta wait, dude. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. If you just expect, what is it? The worst mindset you could ever have in YouTubing or posting clips or really anything is expecting that you want, like expecting views and likes. You gotta build up on that. I posted my first clip and I didn't get a single view or like on it. You gotta be consistent with that output, you know? You gotta be consistent and post speed paints and all that type of stuff. If you expect views and outcomes, like what is it? If you expect getting views and likes, it's actually like really bad, not only on your mental, but like, it's not good for a YouTube career. It's just not good. It's like people who expect to get donations. You shouldn't expect to get donations, because number 1, I don't know you, and number 2, you might be a terrible person. And it shows in what you do. It shows in your actions and stuff like that. Just keep posting art, and then it'll eventually show. Sometimes you'll have good days where it posts, and you'll do that. Oh yeah, pretty much. Like, it's like the worst mentality to have. That's why you have all these clout chasing YouTubers who like treat their fans like numbers and stuff. And then like get into like big trouble when the audience turns on them. It's like really, really, really toxic bad mindset to have. I can't emphasize it enough. Yeah. Boom ba dum boom boom. Alright, yeah. What is it? Oh. Listen, live and learn, dude. Live and learn. You just gotta have consistent output. I like posted my earliest clip. It got like one person, like, I thought it was super funny. I thought it was super funny. Looking back at it, no, it wasn't. It wasn't really edited super well. And again, I shouldn't expect views in the first place. You should not expect views. Or, like, you know. Yeah, like my oldest clip that I thought was pretty funny is like 17 years old. Not 17 years old. Is 17 views. Has 17 views. Along with 23 views. You just gotta keep posting. Keep at it, keep posting, and just keep doing it. Or else, you know. And because, like, the algorithm, what is it? When you, like, have a thing, did you, like, put tags on it? That's the thing also. Did you upload it? Did you put tags on it? Did you, put a proper title? Did you put the hashtags, against that title? Hey, yo, LO dropped the baton. I always have a bad habit of expecting things and can't get rid of it. Yeah, listen, bro. Just listen. You know what? Here's the thing. Put your expectations down really, really low. Why? Because then when you reach above that expectation, then you feel really good about yourself. A good example, I upload YouTube shorts and YouTube, you know, everything. And my expectation is to hope to get at least 10 views. Every single video. If it goes above 10 views, that's already made my day. Because it means 10 people will see it, and that means more than 10 people will see it in the future. You can't just expect 100,000 millions of views. You gotta expect at least 10 views. So that, like, just change your mindset on it. That's pretty much it. But hello, drop the baton. We're just kind of chatting before we start watching the movie. So yeah. But yeah, like, what was I saying? Like, Project Sekai. Did you put, like, can't stay, I have raging headache fever, hope the stream goes well, have a wonderful day, everyone. Bro, I understand that. Go get some rest, dude. Get some Motrin, get some water, get anything. What is it? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? I'm gonna call you Sekai fan. Sekai fan. Have you put tags on the videos? Have you put the hashtags? Did you put a good title? Did you, pretty much just as it is, just put, like, go through, like, the YouTube, because, like, there's ways to, like, push your stuff out there, but you gotta put the proper, things in place so that it can even be circulated in the algorithm in the first place, too. So it's multiple factors. It's multiple factors. Number one, you shouldn't expect views, and number two, you gotta put things in so that stuff can circulate within the algorithm. Because even though I don't really care for the algorithm, you still have to, like, at least in some ways appease it. Not really because they just update because they're just updates or something. You see that right there? That's why. What is it? In your YouTube studio. Click on your videos. Like, what is it? Let me, like, do this. So, in your YouTube studios, you click on a video. You go to edit that video. You go down to more options. Like, click more. This is like, what is it? Currently on both Zycam and ibuprofen. Oh my gosh. You might have a migraine. That happened to me. I remember I got an ocular migraine because I was, like, in the light too much at one point, and not even ibuprofen could help me, dude. Just gotta write it out. It sucks, but you have to write it out. What is it? So, like, you go to your tags and stuff, because you gotta do it even if it does update. You gotta put it in you gotta do it with every video. Unless you are unless you have, like, stuff like 1 million subscribers, you gotta do it. You gotta put all the checks and balances in there, Sekai. Alright? You have to. Because that's how YouTube works. Because I had to learn that too. The thing is that you can do it on desktop. So it's like, what is it? You can do it on desktop, like adding the tags and stuff, and you can do it on mobile. But I think doing it on desktop is a lot easier because you can copy paste tags. You can copy paste tags on each video, whereas on YouTube Studio Mobile, you have to manually insert the tags one by one, which is why I usually try to update videos on desktop instead of mobile. I wish it wasn't the case, and I really wish they would fix that, but I'd rather at least something than nothing. Let me set up the, watch room. Let me set up the watch room. There we go. So basically, as I set everything up, basically we're going to be watching one of my favorite mangas, Look Back, because it had gotten a movie. And I'm excited for that movie. And so what happened was that I've been singing I'll say this 5,000,000,000,000 times. I have waited for this movie for a long time. I have also been praising this manga since forever. I added tags. Yeah, so pretty much anything you can like think of as tags. So say like you did an art piece. Like what is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, and had a migraine for 6 hours earlier. It's gotten better, though it might be just from the pain meds. I slept 16 of the last 24 hours, going to get more. Hope the stream goes well. Yeah, dude, trust me. That stuff is no joke. Migraines are no joke. Those suck so badly. It's so painful. What is it? Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Bum ba bum. Bum bum. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. There we go. What I would do for a headache is just sleep. For real, like when I get migraines, I sometimes even cry because of how painful they are. No, what is it? There are some migraines where even if you try and sleep it off, it just stays. I had that ocular migraine when I first went through it. I couldn't even sleep it off. I went to sleep. And then when I woke up, it was still there. That's the sucky part. That's the part that sucks the most. But yeah, what is it? So pretty much through Discord, we will be watching the movie. And yeah, I've been singing the praises of this manga, and I'm so glad it finally is getting the recognition it deserves. There was one person that straight up was like, I didn't they knew Japanese, like they knew Japanese, but like at the same time I was like, that's kind of funny how that's literally the moral of the story of not listening to what the thing has to say before it's too late. Oh man. But otherwise, if you have access to Discord, you can hop on in to the watch room and you can watch it right there. I will be mute the entire time, and I hope you guys also technically would be able to stay mute. But for the most part, I will be interacting with chat and blah, 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 blah. Basically all the formalities. So let us head to the movie room. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-da-da-da. What is it? Have you heard of The Promised Neverland? It's a very good series. I have. To be honest, I wanted to read it when it was first serialized. And then the ending happened. And I'm not sure if I want to pick it up after that. But yeah, no. I do love the character designs, though. I do absolutely love the character designs in, like, The Promised Neverland. But yeah. Right now we shall continue on with the day. Everyone, does everyone have their snacks? Does everyone have the things that they will before we get started? It shall be a good movie. I watched the series though. Yeah. What is it? That makes sense. A lot of people got in through the manga. Heck, the anime. Heck, the anime was how I even found out the plot of the series because I thought the series was originally about wizards. Long story. You know what? No, what is it? Let's go back to chat room. We might as well like chat for a little bit. I don't mind telling this story. I've like told it before, but like I remember at one point I thought The Promised Neverland was about wizards. So what happened was that I had seen The Promised Neverland in passing before it had gotten its anime adaptation. I want to say like maybe a year or two before it was announced. And I saw the cover and I just didn't bother looking into it. And so I made up this whole plot in my head because of how detailed and how beautiful the series was. And I thought it was about a little boy because I thought Emma was a boy. I thought Emma was a boy and how they were never able to leave this magic tower. And how the whole mission was to escape the tower and the wizards and stuff. And then when the anime adaptation came out, that was how I found out that, oh yeah, these are just normal kids in a very not normal world. The funny thing is though, is I think I probably imagined it to look a little bit something like Little Witch Atelier. And that's why. But yeah, that was a thing. That was a funny thing that happened. Oh man, that was a funny thing. But all right, let us go move over. Let us hop on over to the movie room again. And let us watch the movie. Let us all watch the movie. All right, get your snacks, get your popcorn, get everything, everybody. We shall be looking at, It's Like a Farm for Children. Yeah, no, I know the plot now. I already know the plot now. But yeah, all right, everybody, get your stuff. We will be playing the movie in 3, 2, 1. Dun 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 dun. Apex Pictures. Bubbles. Dun 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 dun. Kendra in Space, the musical brought to you. Hello, Sonic. Durian, you just came in time. We're watching the movie in Discord right now. Yay! $100? They're still using that logo years later? MGM, of course. MGM as always. Nice. I love this. It looks so good. I'm just here for a little ad. Bye. Bye, Sonic. Have a good day. Have a good Friday. You know, I actually didn't expect the movie to look like this. At least kind of, oh, cool. We're already there. I think the one thing that did throw me off in the character design, so I have like this weird thing where I'm like thrown off when like anime draw lips, and I'm just kind of like, why? I don't hate it. It just depends on the series for me, because it's like sometimes they look fine, but other times they look unnecessarily detailed. Or other times it's like Peach Girl and it's like, that just looks weird, period. You shouldn't have that. You should delete that. But it makes the series stand out, so it's okay. Yo, she did it. Nice. Fujino. What is the comic? We must know. Oh my gosh, it is so. Huh? Is this is the dub? I didn't realize I clicked on the dub. You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind. I have the English version. Beautiful. This is so stupid. Of course. Not the water owl. This is that's so stupid. Oh man. Not gonna lie, the dub is actually pretty solid. I was actually trying to listen to the sub version. That's, you see that right there? That's cocky confidence. That feeling. Yep, there you go. You see that right there? That's me. That's my reaction every time I jump on Twitter. That's my reaction every single time I jump on Twitter. I'm a good artist. Wait a minute. I'm not this person. Not them calling her mid. Dang. That you see that right there? That's what cocky confidence gets you. Comparing yourself to fourth graders, fellow fourth grader. Hmm. To be honest, I've actually thought about it myself. If we should probably do anatomy streams, but like different types of them. It depends. Because like no one likes to draw the anatomy streams, but we all know we have to. I know I have to, especially if I want to do some of the art that I want to do in the future. Yo, it told her just straight up. Draw, idiot. How to draw better. Draw, idiot. That's just how you do. I saw that Goku reference. I'm not stupid. That's something I never understand people saying. Unironically. Hmm. No, right there. That's older sister treatment. What is it? I was saying, like, I never understand people that always say, like, crap, like, aren't you too old to be, like, drawing? And then they'll literally still pick up, like, a Disney DVD and be like, yeah, that's good. Like, there's a reason why Disney is able to make as much money and marketing and blah, blah, blah as they do. It's because people, like, stop caring about what they're too old for. And even then, a lot of those people still don't go into animation and stuff. They still go into graphic design. They go into, like, just a ton of other fields and stuff. You know what I mean? It just makes no sense why that's even, like, a thing. Hi, Kendra. Hello, Mississippi Gonzo. I was just saying, like, I don't understand why people sometimes say, oh, hey, I think you should quit this thing because you're too old for it. Because it's like, there's literally people older than me who have that as my job. who have that as a job, and you're telling me, who's in like 3rd or 4th grade, hey, you're a 6th grader, grow up, bro. And you're also in 6th grade, not knowing what you're doing in life. Or an adult who also sucks at their own life. Be like, leave me alone, bro. Also, if somebody who claims to be your friend tells you like to stop doing a thing you like, either A, they're trying to help you, or B, they're not your friend. I think you can at least try to balance your life out a little bit, you know? Yo, it's graduation day. The one thing I will say that so far, this movie is really good. So far, the one thing I do not like is that one scene. Maybe I'll save it for the end of the movie. I'll save it for the end of the movie. Now I'm upset because these backgrounds look... I hate this. They look so good. They look realistic. I hate it. I hate it, guys. We're done. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. That is so mean. Like, it was already mean in the manga, but like that's so mean when you really put words to it. And you see that right there? That's where you die 1,000 deaths. That's where you die 1,000 deaths of embarrassment. I wonder who's the voice actor. Who do they make her sound like? Ah, look at her. I really love the art direction of this movie. Like the matte finish. I like the matte finish of it. It looks really good. Aww, I love the voice acting so far for her. We're watching Look Back. What? I didn't even know. I'm like, what? I'm loving them. So far, I'm really liking the voice acting for. I don't know why I forgot her name. I'm not too kin for Fujino, the girl with the because it seems that you're coming in a little later. Okay, so those are that don't know. Somebody's talking to me on Discord. Oh, one of you guys are talking to me on Discord. Fujino, I'm not sure about the voice acting because it sounds good, but it sounds like it feels like it has times where she's like slipping into a teenager than someone who's like, you know, graduating. Like I think maybe 8th grade or 7th grade. But I don't know why I forgot her name. I forgot her name. Kyomoto, yes. Literally, her voice is so perfect. Even better than what I would have thought. Yo, they animated the scene. They animated the dance scene. You see that right there? That's my chat every single time they make fun of me. They think they've gotten a W when they really look like this. I'm talking to you, Soul Slayer. Soul Dipper. I keep mixing you guys up. Yo. You left water in the house. To be honest, I think the one thing I really, really want to do is I want to do backgrounds. Because I feel like, I mean, technically it's not a lost art, but I really feel like visual novel backgrounds are super underrated. And I really want to keep that style. Like, I want more visual novel-esque style backgrounds to be more, like, prominent. The door. Someone had to animate that door. Kiyomoto is just like me, for real, for real. Yo. Nice. Trudging through the snow in the dark of night. We're gonna read our manga in the competition. Yo, One Piece. You see that? That's what sponsored this anime. One Piece. I really forget that Kiyomoto has parents. I'm sorry. You're probably wondering why I'm saying that, but if you read the manga, you know why. Truly, truly, truly. You see that right there? That's the child mentality. Make money, eat dessert. Was that was was that Goodbye Airy reference? I can't stand it. Not gonna lie, that was actually really good. I don't know, what is it? I personally like Look Back a lot more than Airy. It's not a bad manga though. Not a bad manga at all. Not gonna lie though, I am pretty interested. What would they do with a Goodbye Airy movie? I know that would be so detailed. That's me with my sister. Pay me, thank me with money. Yo, the symbolism be going crazy. Dang. That's how it be. Yo, look at that. It's Shark Man. You know, references to other media. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not super into Chainsaw Man, but like, man, knowing the fact that it's a reference to Chainsaw Man makes it so much fun. Was that a reference to the meme with the black kid? I hate this. Never mind. I'm not getting the Blu-ray. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Mm. Mm. I see. Fujino. The Clip Studio Paint user among us. Yeah, among us. Yeah. 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 Mm. And hindsight really does suck 2020, don't it? You know, out of manga, that actually looks way funnier than it should be. And in the manga, it looks exactly how it should, but man, the anime version of that face was not supposed to be funny. Mm. Mm. Oh, yo, look at that Spy Family reference. This is probably a bunch of references to Chainsaw Man I have no clue about. At least in the pages she's like flipping through right now. It probably makes sense to the people who actually read it, but at least like the pages still look really, really nice. I don't know, is Chainsaw Man pretty good? I'm not sure. All I keep hearing about is people screaming about it. Yo, it's not Denji. Oh yeah, in the comic she made when she was a little girl. The one thing I will say, the character acting in this movie is great. I'm just gonna say it like it is. They have milked this shot like twice already, like 2 other times already. It's a good shot. They milked it for the trailers. Let's be real here. Is this voice actress familiar? You was a ghost. Yup. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe I should have grabbed the manga earlier to like read some of the stuff that's in Japanese because it is actually translated. Because they're translating the broadcast dialogue right now of the accident. Not the accident, like the attack on the school. And I can't read it. I know what it says, but I can't read it because I'm not Japanese. And with that, I would have been out of the room in like 5 seconds. I'm not waiting for the guy to pull the axe out of the thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nah, that's me for real. Maybe? Who are you talking to? This entire road is covered in black ice. I'm sorry, the car should not be reflecting in the road unless it is water. That's the one thing in this scene that actually stuck out to me. It was so dumb. That was so dumb, but I actually did like it. Aww. Yo, depression. This is what happens when you're on a Friday, when you're alone on a Friday night. Unironically, your illustrations look pretty good. Thanks, I hate it. Yo, it's the jacket she wore when she finally got her autograph. May I ask why the manga is in different colors? This is probably a thing I have no clue about. Maybe it's bookmarking. Maybe it's bookmarking. I'd probably do that for bookmarking. Different color pages, different volume stuff, you know? I just saw it. Why would you waste the ink like that? I'm already crying. I'm mentally crying. We're not mentally crying over the ink spilling. We do that. If that happens, that's why I switch from traditional. I can't do ink spills. I'd cry right there. Yo, it's the iconic scene. And there we go. Just gotta get back to work. That's just how life is. Is that in English? No, it's no. I thought it was in English. Man. Yee. And that was it. I think I'll let the credits roll. Dang. The end of the day has caught up with me. It's only been an hour. Studio 4 Celsius degrees. Well, what can you do? That's just kind of the way things go, I guess. So, what is I was saying earlier? Because I don't mind talking about it again while the music's just kind of rolling in the background. Yeah, so when I originally found this movie, or at least found this series, I remember it was like the end of part 1 of Chainsaw Man. And I kind of wrote off Chainsaw Man because, as I've stated before, I'm not really into series with like demons and all that type of stuff. Mostly because usually they're like 50-50 for me. And really a lot of them are just kind of eh. And so for a long time, I saw Chainsaw Man and just kind of pushed it away. Until one day, I had heard, because I keep up with the manga announcements, obviously, that Chainsaw kind of went off on its own, like, hiatus after part 1. And I was like, oh, cool. Because, you know, everyone needs their break and stuff like that. And so what ended up happening was that, immediately, I think I want to say, like, a couple of days after, they announced a one-shot. They just announced a one-shot on Twitter. And it was like, from the creator of Chainsaw Man, here's Look Back. And I was like, oh, well, it's not Chainsaw Man, but at the same time, do I really even want to give this, like, manga, like, a chance? But I was like, you know what? Why not? It's free. I can just read this whenever I feel like. And I picked it up and I read it, and I was kind of just like, huh. This is really down to earth. And I really like it. I really, really did like it. It's a very good manga. Not even just about art. It's just a good manga to just really think back on what you are trying to achieve in your career path. Because it does suck the hard work to get there. Like, I've got a long way to go before I want to achieve the art that I want to achieve. Because for me personally, it's kind of like the end of the movie where Fujino is like, I'm gonna start picking up manga again, despite the fact that she drew when she was a child. And I really liked that. I just really liked it. And it made me have like a really newfound respect for Fujimoto that I really never had for a mangaka, even for mangaka like Toriyama, because I never really saw Dragon Ball in that way. And so I was kind of just like, huh, I really like this manga. And then years later, I think I want to say like a year or two later, I went back and read it again, and I was like, do I like this manga? Because there were a lot of scenes that stood out, a lot of really quiet scenes that like stood out. And immediately afterwards, I like bought my first manga, and it was Look Back. And I've read manga even before then, but this was the first manga I ever owned and still do own. You know? And I highly recommend you guys to do like get the manga and stuff like that. So, yeah. I would say though, the one thing, because the movie was near perfect, I would say some music placement was kind of weird. But if I had to say one critique about the movie, it's the one scene where Fujino, you know, what is it? The movie's over, so we can like pause. Yo, a good 59 minutes for after credits. 58 minutes, 21 seconds, and 4 nanoseconds. Let me head back over to the chat room. As I was saying, The one critique I will say that I do not like that they changed in the movie was the scene where Fujino, where she's in the classroom talking with the other kids, and they're saying, like, you should stop drawing, is I don't like that they did not show the classmate's face. Because if you have the manga, there's this one scene, and you go pick up the manga and you will know what I'm talking about. If you see the face of when she's saying, if you keep drawing like that, people are gonna think you're a filthy otaku. And that scene always stood out to me, not just because of what she said, but I think it was really important to show how the classmate genuinely looked disgusted by the fact that she would grow up into what people again consider a filthy otaku. And that's the one scene I really don't like that they cut, because they say the lines of dialogue, but they don't show the reaction and how genuinely, because, you know, obviously children are judgmental. And it was really, really, it always really spoke to me because it was genuinely like a feeling of disgust from the character's face, just even saying a line like that. But honestly, that was a really good movie. The one thing I was actually shocked for was the fact that we had the dub. Because I meant to actually go to the sub. In fact, when I was looking for it, I was going to go on sub multiple times, and apparently the universe has said dub, dub, dub. And unironically, I thought the dub cast was really, really good. The only one I would say is kind of weird would be the dub for Kyomoto. Not Kyomoto, Fujino. Because Fujino is actually, to be honest, even when I tried coming up with a voice for Fujino when I was reading the manga, it's kind of, hard to put into place because it sounded perfect, but then it was like, what is it? The voice actress was perfect, but at the same time, it felt like she was slipping into like her older voice, which made sense near the end of the movie when she got older, but not when she was like a teenager, or not a teenager, like a preteen and stuff like that. Otherwise, I thought the voice actress for Kyomoto was really, really good. She sounded even better than what I considered in the manga, because it's like a mix of just a normal girl and someone who's nervous, kind of like Alphonse, the voice actress for specifically Brotherhood Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it sounded even better for that. Even better than what I thought for like Maxie Whitehead. I really, 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 really like the movie. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much about it. I really, really liked it. Oh, man. I actually really encourage you guys, go watch the movie. Go watch the movie. What is it? Go watch the movie. Let me exit out on Discord call. Oh, man. There we go. I actually really encourage you, go find a manga that you think you might not like. I think the best types of manga, if I have to be real with you, because everyone always talks about the long-running series. Everyone always talks about, like, really good short series. But I think the one thing you should always do is go pick up a one-shot. Because one-shots have their own story that I think not a lot of people really give credit to. Especially from, like, really good mangaka. And sometimes even some mangaka you don't know. An anthology, even, like, just go read an anthology series by, like, just one person. I would totally like to do more anthology manga type stuff in the future. And, yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Now, with that being said, I'm not sure what else we could do. Other than just to say, good night. Goodbye, and I shall see thee next week. Let us see who we shall raid. Let's see, on YouTube side. Let's see, on YouTube side, who's still streaming? Ooh, Roscoe's streaming. Under the Tea. Orin. Pippa. Ron Nilust. Roscoe. All right, let's raid Roscoe. And on Twitch side, we shall raid. Who is live right now? Who is live? Yep, is on. Professor Bloom. Nene. Who is live that I know of? Odin. Ooh, Camilla's live. You know what? Why not? Let's raid Camilla. And give her some support. She just got off of a hard time right now. So, I shall see thee all the next time. 𝓤𝓐𝓤-𝓐-𝓛𝓞𝓝𝓖. I shall raid first before I say I'm out because I always do that. She's doing karaoke. So what is it? Camilla's doing karaoke and Roscoe is... Roscoe is doing a barbershop type thing. Otherwise, all right. I shall see thee all next time. 𝓤𝓐𝓤-𝓐-𝓛𝓞𝓝𝓖 out.